Good morning, Raptor freaks. Why are you jumping on my cue? I'm starting the show. This man already wants to start. Listen, good morning, Raptor freaks. Let's go. It's Happy Father's Day. My dad is with us today for today's show because I have to say this. Listen, he's a big influence on me for why I do the Real Raptors mascot matchup for the whole season. If y'all have been following me for a while, you know that one of my segments in the previews for games is the Real Mascot Matchup, where I take the scenario of what the matchup is and make a funny story up. And it's a crazy story. Well, this is the guy who taught me how to tell stories like that, because when I was a little boy, he told me stories as a little kid, and they were crazy off the chain stories, just like the Real Mascot Matchup. So I was thinking, if I'm going to do the finale of the Real Mascot Matchup, I might as well have the originator, the mastermind, my father on Father's Day, join me and help me tell the story today, y'all. So this is going to be a partnered story. I have no idea what he's going to say. We have not scripted this. This is going to be exactly like how I do the Real Mascot Matchup, except he's going to be telling half the story. So we'll have to see how it goes. I love you, Dad. Happy Father's Day. This is so funny. We start, and right away you say something right when I was starting. Why would you do that? So good. All right. Dana's here first. Good morning, everyone. Good morning to you, Dana. Always in first. Dana from Canada. We love you, Raptor Freak. Dana, you kick ass this weekend. Keep going. That's right. Seymour is here. Sheriff Seymour Pape is here in the house. Top of the day. Can't wait till I can say top of the league. Let's get another one. Raptor Freaks, rely on Messiah. I love that. Rely on Messiah. That's right, Seymour. And Nameless is here. Morning, Freakosaurus. Yes, Freakosaurus. As you saw, the great art by Kenrick Chronic Art James is on our stream today. Once again, I'm using that art because that is the Raptor in the Real Mascot Matchup. I'm going to say that that's the official look of the Raptor from the stories, is what Kenrick James has written and drawn for us on this channel. Thank you again, Kenrick, y'all. If y'all need a tattoo done in the Toronto area, Kenrick James can do a really good tattoo work for you on your skin. He can do commissioned art for you on a piece of paper or on a canvas. So if you need art or anything creative done like that, you get to Kenrick Chronic Art James. You can find him on Facebook and many other places. Thank you, Kenrick, for your art once again. All right, let's see. Tom Duke is here also. Good morning. Mascot Matchup Season 2 finale episode. I want y'all to be feeling the hype, just like it's like this is Breaking Bad finale. The season 4. This is what we want to feel, the feel of the finale today. This is not a normal Sunday report. This is a weird one. This is going to be a very weird one, especially since this guy to the left of me is sitting next to me. I'm going to tell you right now, it's going to be a weird one, y'all. All right, let's see. Oh, yeah, going to be wild. That's right. Tom knows. We got to think about this past season with the Real Mascot Matchup. It was a tragedy. It was very much like the Raptors season. Whatever happened to the Raptors on the court happened to the Raptor. So for a good chunk of the first half of the season, he was trapped in some crazy sauna room with some crazy nurses, the Cavalier nurse and nurse, what was her name? I forget. Well, there were a couple of them. There was Cavalier nurse, and there was a nurse Annette. That's right, Nurse Annette. And then there was Harry the Hawk, and they had the Raptor in this room that had a hospital bed, and it was a sauna also, and they would crank up the sauna and were like sweating him to death. But he was a cold-blooded reptile, so it's a really weird situation. He kicked one of them in the face, ran out the door, couldn't fly a plane, got dragged right back in. It's a very, very sad story. It was kind of like Misery with Kathy Bates and James Caan, this guy in the bed and the nurses not letting him leave. And then he was on the road walking through the woods for a while, and things like wolves attacked him. Like on the beach, wolves would attack him, or a bear mauled him. The Grizzlies kick our ass. And then all of a sudden, a bear mauls him. He had a really hard time. He got beat up by the son of a landowner in the ditch and left in the ditch. There was all kinds of crazy stuff that happened on the Real Mascot Matchup this season. You were watching. You're familiar with most of it.
Yeah.
And what did you think of the season this year?
It was grim.
It was grim. Okay, yeah. He likes the Grimm's fairy tales, but it was grim, eh? You thought it was pretty grim.
Yeah.
It was tough to deal with. I felt bad for the Raptor. I wanted the Raptor to do better. Oh, my gosh. But it didn't happen because of the season. So, yeah, it's crazy. All right, let's see what else you guys are saying. Yeah, Tom thinks it's going to be fire, the season finale. And season 3 is going to be fire. That's right. I don't know what I'm going to do next season. I want to do something totally different for it. In fact, I'm kind of talking to Gubstown Clink, Greg, about doing something special with animation for the Real Mascot Matchup next season. We'll see if that gets wings off of it, but who knows? Jimmy, the Pope of Positivity, is in the house. The Raptor is somewhere sitting on a bench looking into the sunset, waiting for next season. Happy Father's Day. I love that ending. Can we write to that ending, Dad?
No.
Jimmy, no, you think that's too nice?
Yeah.
You want
too nice.
Too nice. He thinks that's too nice an ending, Jimmy. I don't think my dad wants a happy ending for the Raptor. I don't know. We got to figure out how we can incorporate all the madness of the last bit of the season, with everything in the story. We'll have to do it soon. But there's news and notes I want to do before we start the story, for sure. Shere Khan's here. Good morning to Raptor Freak Rookie of the Year, Shere Khan. Happy Father's Day. Salute to the great men in our lives. Time for the mascot matchup. Let's go, Raptors. That's right. This guy right here. If you want to know how I became who I am, this guy's who to blame. I'm going to tell you right now, this guy has been the best dad in the world. I love my dad so much, and I'm just so glad I get to sit next to him on my show today and profess how much I admire and love and respect and care about my dad, as far as like him helping me to become who I want to be and become myself. And I really appreciate that. Not everybody's dad allows that. And I know that that's something that's I should really be thankful for. So, all right, like Trevor J's here. Good morning, Raptors. Can't wait for the season. Good morning, Papa Otts. That's right, Nameless. Thank you. Trevor saying, and wait for the match up between the two mascots. Let's go, Raptors. Let's go. Yes, Trevor J. Always good to see you here in the morning. You're such a positive guy. We love you. Good morning, Professor Otts. Yes, he was Professor Otts. He was Dean Otts. He's been many different titles in his past. That's right. This is a professor. For long time. You're still a professor, honestly. You profess all kinds of things all the time while I'm around. I hear you professing. Let's see. Tom saying, awesome. Happy Father's Day. Yeah, it's cool. You guys get this. Saw my brother on one stream before, and now you get to meet my dad today. Of course, because it's Father's Day. Why not? He's here. It's Father's Day. You don't mind being on camera?
No, not at all.
Doesn't mind being on camera. He's part of the show today. Bradley's here. Good morning, Lex and Raptor Freaks. Bam, bam, bam. Happy Father's Day to your pops and all the fathers out here. It's one of my favorite days. Let's go, Father's Day. Let's go and grow. You know what? Happy Father's Day to all the fathers watching me today, and the guys that are fathers. Hey, it's all right too. Happy Father's Day to the fathers, the dads, the guys who mold and grow the young people around us. Like this guy right here. That's right. Bradley, you are a great father. I know you are. You've got some kids that you're molding and growing up and raising right. I'm sure, Bradley. I know you are. And knowing you, Bradley. Race Mode, another great father. Edmund. Happy Father's Day to you, Edmund. Happy Father's Day, Pops. What do you think, Lex? Streams every day for hours and hours a day. Well, what do you think about that? Actually, he has a question for you, Dad. Edmund wants to know about how you feel about my channel and how I stream every day.
Well, it keeps him out of trouble.
All right. He thinks it keeps me out of trouble. I think he likes that it makes me get up early. Like I don't sleep in anymore. I have to get up early. But you watch pretty regularly, right?
Yeah, I do.
He watches all the time.
In the background.
He puts it on like it's a radio show in the morning and kind of catches things here and there. I mean, he knows that there's a lot of streams, and he is a Raptors fan, and he does really much keep up with the Raptors, but he's not as diehard as we are. And, he'll put it on with the coffee, and he'll be doing his Wordle, and he'll have me on in the background, right? It's kind of like that.
Yeah.
That's pretty accurate. All right, cool.
Right.
All right, Evelyn's here. Good morning. Salute to all the awesome fathers. Salute to you, Granny Evelyn. We love you, and we love you, baby Candace, and all the fathers in your family. Evelyn, happy Father's Day to them for sure. That's right. And Mo is here. Good morning, honey. Happy Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to you, Monique. All the best to you. And hi, this is my dad, Monique. Hello, Dad. This is Monique.
Hi,
hello.
Monique.
Hi.
Hi.
And thanks for letting us use the picture yesterday again, Monique. That was awesome. All right, let's get into the news and notes for the day. Listen, y'all, we've got footage. Monique has posted it in our Facebook chat yesterday of Otto Porter Jr. putting up threes in a Miami gym. It looks like it's the same Miami gym that Gary Trent Sr. and Jr. have been seen in recently, as far as Gary putting up shots in there, where Otto Porter Jr. is down there putting up shots, and he is wearing Raptor red shirt. He is wearing the Raptors gear. So it looks like, hey, he's looking like he wants to come back to Toronto. Why would he wear Raptors gear in the middle of the summer if he wasn't expecting to come back to Raptors? He would just wear regular gear. Don't you think, Dad?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, like it makes sense that he would like if he's wearing Raptors red and shooting out round in it right now, he doesn't have to do that. Well, it seems like he wants to be playing for the Raptors next season, so that's really good sign. Otto looking good, the shots looking real nice, real fundamentally nice, and just going swish 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 swish. All right, Kayla Gray has got a nice little tweet going on from this weekend. They had the Montreal Grand Prix and all of our guys were there. There were a bunch of Raptors at this game, along with Montreal's Ben Mathurin and Lou Dort. There's a really funny clip of Lou Dort, Ben Mathurin, and Christian Coloco walking up the along at the raceway, and Ben Mathurin saying that University of Arizona is the real school in Arizona, not Arizona State, which is where I think Lou Dort went. And of course, Christian and Mathurin went to Arizona. So they're talking trash about the schools in Arizona. And then Precious comes up from behind him and says, hey, guys, none of that right now. He didn't want them fighting about which school's better. So that was hilarious. Precious being the peacekeeper and coming in and saying, y'all, just be quiet. It's not about who's better, Arizona State. It's just have fun. You guys are friends right now. All those guys over there right now. I've seen Christian, Precious, Chris Boucher, Lou Dort, Ben Mathurin, all at the Montreal Grand Prix this weekend, enjoying the races yesterday. Fantastic stuff. Good to see our Raptors pound around on this side of the border. Good to see Christian really like around a lot of stuff recently and hanging out with the guys, and also Precious. So happy to see Precious there also. Also going on, we've got on the Instagram stories. Let's go check them right now. Pascal's on a boat with a very beautiful sunset. Siakam looks like he's very much relaxing and taking it easy. His caption says, press down on a half moon, do not disturb. So he's officially on one of these parts of his summer where he's just going to take it easy. He doesn't want anybody bogging him. He's just going to kind of rest and be in a very beautiful place and beautiful blue sky and a beautiful blue pool. Pascal, you get your rest on and get ready for next season. Thad Young has got Father's Day in full effect today, guys, already. Him and his two sons are like got this machine that spits out $100 bills. I don't know if they're real $100 bills, but we know Thad could have them as real $100 bills. But they're playing with this machine, him and his two sons. And it's just good to see the wholesome Father's Day content on Father's Day from Thad Young and the Young Boys. Really, really good stuff on from Thaddeus. We love you, Thad. Happy Father's Day to you. So much good stuff. And Thad Young Jr. is working hard. I'm telling you right now, this kid is a major prospect coming up. And he's going to be, I know he's not that young, but we're going to see Thad Young in the NBA someday. He's just determined. It's going to be a Gary Trent Sr., Gary Trent Jr. thing. Thad Young Sr., Thad Young Jr. thing is coming up. Yeah, and he won some medals and won some sort of tournament this weekend too. So Thaddeus Young, you're killing it. Thaddeus Young Jr. That's right. I love seeing the excellence of Thad Young's children and how well they've been doing. Precious has his clip of watching the raceway. It looked like they had F1, and then they also had some stock cars riding on the Montreal Raceway this weekend. Precious enjoying it, getting right down there in the pit crew and getting up close to the action. And then let's see, we got let's see, I want to get the right one. Coloco's footage of being there too. F1 Paddock, Montreal Grand Prix. Good stuff. So that's pretty much it. That's the stuff from Instagram that I saw there. Just the Montreal Grand Prix yesterday. Otto Porter taking shots. Thad Young Jr. is a superstar. All kinds of great stuff happening with our Raptors. Now, here's some more Raptors-related news, guys. Lou Williams, 17-year career. He has announced his retirement this morning from basketball. He is a three-time Sixth Man of the Year, including once with the Raptors. And he is NBA's all-time leading bench scorer in the history of the NBA. He has the most points off the bench in the whole history of the NBA. This is a big deal, y'all. Lou Will retiring this morning. Great Raptor, Lou Will, and one of maybe the greatest six man ever in the history of the NBA. So we got to honor Mr. Lou Will, and congratulations on your retirement. And we appreciate you for your time here in Toronto. And your legend will never die, Lou Williams. We love you there. All right, let's see what else y'all are saying in the comments real quick. Jimmy Pope is saying, so the last time we heard about the Raptor, he lost a crucial life or death battle with a huge bull. Where is he now? All right, Jimmy's setting us up right. I love it. Jimmy remembers the last time the Raptor was, we talked about him. He had been in a court case because the yacht had peed and pooed all over the beach. Do you like that kind of humor, Dad, that I was talking about this yak and like peeing on things?
You know I did.
You like this? See, this is his kind of humor. He's like, that's his favorite stuff. It's like this big, huge yak, like taking dumps all over the place. And then Officer Malloy and Officer Brothers and lifeguard Ben Taylor They were all pretty upset about the yak at the public beach taking dumps, and they wanted to take the raptor to jail. And then they went to court, and the judge was Goran Dragic. Remember, y'all? So dumb. But he found that there was no cause to charge the raptor, so he set him free. So the raptor felt like he had like a new lease on life. So he's like, I'm going to go tackle my bucket list because I could have been in jail for the stupidity, but now I get to be free. So he goes to Spain to go join the running of the bulls. That's right, the bulls. And Jimmy's right. He's going to go run with the bulls. Now, all right, this is where we're picking up the story where it left off. Well, he does. He's going to run with the bulls, and he's running down the streets. I guess it's Seville. Is it? Yeah. It's Seville?
Seville, yeah.
Is that right? Yeah. Go on. I just got off the top of my head.
Pamplona.
Oh, wait. Is Pamplona? Or is it Seville? Maybe the race is so long, it goes from Pamplona to Seville. Yeah. I don't know. It's something like that. It's some city in Spain. He's probably right, Pamplona. And, he's running, and he's like, all right, I'm doing okay. I'm ahead by like 19 paces. And then all of a sudden, down an alleyway, he hears a little girl screaming, ah, ah! And he's like, what is that? And it distracts him, and it messes him up. And all of a sudden, he doesn't see this big, huge rock in the road, and he trips over the cobblestone, and he falls over, and then boom. That bull is on top of him, trampling him up, trampling him all over, trampling him down, and he's kind of just laying there as roadkill at this point. And well, then kind of the little girl's still standing there, like not laughing, but screaming at him. Ah, ah! And he's like, oh my gosh, how did this happen? And well, the bull kept on going. And well, it became the bull's story after that. And then what happened, Dad? What happened after the bull ran over the raptor? Where did he go?
Well, the raptor was dying. He was near death. He had a near-death experience, but instead of seeing the light, he saw the dark. Oh, he saw the dark. And so he moved towards the gates at the end of the dark. And he got to the gate, and there was the Messiah.
The
Messiah looked at the raptor and said, hey, I can show you the way. I can show you the way where you want to go, what you want to do. Just go through these gates and the world will become brighter. You will go from the dark to the light.
Okay. So you're saying that like he kind of had like a trip, like he's dying. He kind of saw the light, but he didn't see the light. He saw the dark. Oh, and then Messiah came and told him that you will find
Messiah.
You're calling him the Messiah. I know it's Sunday, and we did this Sunday service before, but it's all right. You mean Messiah?
You figure it out.
All right. We know what he's saying. All right. So you're saying that the raptor has to go through the dark to get to the light again. I like that. So is he actually dead, or is it just like...
No, he has a near-death experience.
Okay. So is he going to like wake up and get off all the street?
Yeah.
Okay.
It reinvigorates him. It brings him back to life with a new spirit.
Okay.
New strength.
I like that. Like that.
He gets up, brushes himself off, and says, okay, onward and upward.
All right. Well, that's what I like to hear for sure. Well, what happens with the bull is there's a little split story here. The bull runs down the street further, and it gets really hot down the road because it's summer. And like it's really, really hot. And the bull is fighting the heat. But at some point, the heat is so hard and too bad, and the bull is not ready for it, doesn't have any water, that it collapses and it falls to the side, and the heat wins. The heat beats the bull, and it's laying on the side of the road. And then that heat is trying to kill other things, and it does. It like takes out like a deer. It takes out some Irish guy who's sitting outside a bar drunk. Who else did it take out? It took out somebody else too. What was the other thing they took out? It was the Bucks, the Heat. The Heat beat the Bucks, the Celtics, and they beat the pants off some guy from New York. Some guy from New York was on the street too, and it was too hot. Oh, it's too hot here. What is this? He took his pants off, and he just stood there with no pants on. But this Heat was beating everybody. But then all of a sudden, the Heat got to this last part where it's like it was going to be against Nuggets. Yeah, Nuggets on the ground. and they were gold nuggets. And there was a funny man standing next to him with a smile, and he had face paint, and he's very, very big man. And he laughed at the Heat. He said, "Ah ha ha ha, Heat, you think you're so strong and bad? You can't beat me and my nuggets." And he's like, "I'm protecting my gold from you." And he used his big, huge bulk to shadow the gold from melting in the heat.
So was he a joker?
That's right. He was a joker. That's
Oh.
right. You want to add more to this story?
No, you go ahead.
All right.
I'm on a roll.
All right. I'm on a roll. Thank you. But anyway, that's what happened. That was the NBA season. The Heat tried to kill everybody. There was an extreme heat warning for a long, long time. It defeated a drunk Irish guy outside a bar, defeated a herd of bucks, defeated a bull, and then defeated also some New York guy who had to take his pants off. And then it did not defeat the Joker with the Nuggets. So I guess that's kind of a cop-out story, but I mean, that's it. Those are the two parts that happened. So the Raptor, what he said, went into almost died, went to the dark place, but somebody came to him and said the Messiah said to him, you're going to be in a better place now. You've gone through the darkness, and now we will get you to a better place now. And then meanwhile, that's what happened with the other story with the other way, with the Joker and the Nuggets and the Heat. All right. There you go. I guess that's the real mascot matchup, tied up in a nice little bow real quick right there. All right, let me see what else you guys are saying in here. Let's see. Mike is here. Good to see Logical Raptors fanatics. Salute the Real Ones Project Truth Always. Sunday fun day. Yeah, Mike. Good stuff dropped yesterday. Mike talking about Fred VanVleet and Masai Ujiri. A really good clip yesterday dropped at 2:00. Check out Logical Raptors fanatics YouTube channel. It's really good. Tom Duke saying, yeah, Jimmy, did our mascot end up watching the Nuggets getting heated up? Yeah, they were trying to heat them up, but this big, huge shadow of the large Joker man protected the Nuggets from getting overcooked. Yeah. G saying, Coloco, Precious, Lou Dort, Ben Mathurin all together in Montreal for the race. I love seeing that. I love seeing the Raptors together. I love seeing the Canadian guys with the Raptors. Such good stuff. Lou Dort is such a man. He seems like he needs to be a Raptor someday. He really does. Lou Dort, we want you to be a Raptor someday. Somehow, some way, get on our squad. Seymour Pape is saying, who do you see us picking on draft night? Do you see us moving up maybe? There's so much noise about us moving up right now. I don't believe this. I really don't believe this. Everything they're saying about the Raptors right now, I do not believe any of the rumors, whether it has to do with OG, whether it has to do with Siakam, whether it has to do with moving up or moving down or getting new picks. All of it is conjecture and just hot air to me until something real happens. I don't think they're going to do anything. I hope they don't, because in some ways it doesn't benefit them to move up. I think that they want them to move up because they realize how much of a bust a lot of these guys are in the middle picks in the top part of the lottery. So it's like I think they're trying to fool the Raptors, and it's like, oh, take a pick. We're talking about it so much, maybe they'll do it. Nah, I think it's one of those things where they wish we would, but we won't. So I don't think it's going to happen, Seymour. Fiercey's here. Good morning, Fiercey Salsera. Happy Father's Day to you and all the people in your life that are fathers, Fiercey. Happy Sunday, fam. Happy Father's Day to all the daddies. Salute to your dad, Lex. Salute to you, Dad, from Fiercey Salsera. Switch family 2022. That's right. Monique is saying mascot matchup is awesome. Hilarious. You love it? Monique, I know it's silly. It's very silly. Congratulations to Lou Williams. That's right. Shere Khan, you think it was the best season finale ever? Thank you. I appreciate that. Well, next season, season 3, we'll have to see how I do it. I don't want to do it the same way every year. In some ways, I might just have it be a fight where I just describe the two objects in a ring and there's no journey. And it's just going to be like a breakdown of a fight. I'm not sure. I did more of an anime style last season where it was like anime fights between the avatars of the things. And then this season was more like Breaking Bad, kind of Ozark kind of feeling to it. I don't know. We're going to have to see how the real mascot matchup changes for this summer. And then maybe in the fall, it may be a totally different kind of thing all of a sudden. I don't want to keep it going the same way because it gets stale. So it's the kind of thing where I got to switch it up and really get into different realms of thought with it and say, okay, well, maybe this is the really weird, surreal season that's really crazy, and this one's more realistic, or this one's more like in this style of anime or entertainment or something like that. I don't know. If you guys have if you guys have suggestions about how you would like, maybe we have you guys help me write the Real Mascot Matchup next year, and you kind of write it in like ad libs. You know, Mad Libs, you remember those things? You got those little kid, and there's one blank little part where I'll say it's like, and then this happened, and then somebody will write it in the chat. Maybe we'll do that interactive Real Mascot Matchup next year. That could be fun.
Hey, why don't you do like Star Trek, where he goes either to holodecks or goes to different planets and all those places?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of like easy writing tropes that you can do that are like not really like they're cheating.
Okay,
you know, like the first season, the first season of the season, I made it all a dream at the end of it. That's the biggest cop out.
Yeah,
for writing. Oh, and then he woke up and it was all a dream. Yeah, that's such a lazy writing tool. Now, using the holodeck at Star Trek's not that far off from being pretty lazy. But it's not a bad idea.
Yeah, sure.
It's like Star Trek, though. You want me to do a Star Trek season? Is that what it is? Like, we'll make everybody. You keep doing that. Are you a Trekkie? I didn't know you were such a Trekkie. Maybe we'll do the Raptors as they're on Star Trek or something like that. Oh, I don't know.
You don't have to do that.
You don't want me to do that. I think that's what it is right there. Let's see. Let's see what else is going on here. We got Kenrick's in the house. Thank you, Kenrick, once again for letting me use your art for the thumbnail for this. Thanks for using this picture. Today is my birthday. Now my kids think I'm internet famous. Look at this. Kenrick gets a double dip of great stuff. Father's Day on his birthday. Wow, Kenrick. Happy birthday to Kenrick. Happy birthday to you. Come on, Dad. I know you can sing.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, dear Kenrick. Happy birthday to you. Yeah, you did pretty good.
You know, Kendrick, I did that painting.
Did you really do that one?
Yeah, I did.
No, you didn't.
I overdid it.
You didn't paint that, Dad. I know you did it. Why are you lying on here?
No, see the color there, the bright color?
Oh, you filled in the bright?
I made it brighter because it was really faded.
Oh my, okay. I see what you did. You restored the painting?
I restored it, yeah.
You restored the painting. All right, all right. See, we try and be credible on this channel, Dad. You can't be talking too. All right, all right. He restored the painting by painting over it. I think it's a beautiful painting. I mean, it's pretty cool. There we go. There we go.
It's CBC art.
It's CBC art. So it was on the walls at the CBC?
No, it was on a set.
CBC it was on a set. So this painting was on TV?
Yeah.
Back in the day?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. See,
in the 60s.
We're talking about my dad. Well, his dad worked for CBC downtown in Toronto in the 50s and the 60s and the 70s?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he was doing set design down there. So that's why we got all the CBC stuff around here. This was from a set, I guess, on CBC, probably in the 60s. Look at that art. Something like that. I don't know. Well, cool. Kenrick, happy birthday and happy Father's Day. I hope you get to spend it. And yeah, if your kids think you're more internet famous, hey, glad to help. And as I said, y'all, if y'all need a tattoo done or anything, get in touch with Kenrick. He's a fantastic artist. He can hook you up with something really nice, whether you want art commissioned or just a tattoo. Kenrick, happy birthday once again. Isaac Kimball saying W to all them parents. That's right. W to the dads, W to the moms that do double duty and do the dad duty too. That, you know, in some ways, y'all are fathers too. So you got to say happy Father's Day to the moms that are out there doing double duty for sure. For sure. Fiercely saying, I hope they don't do anything as well. I'm really curious to see the team's new look with Darko. Yeah, I think there's more and more signs that the team really is approving of this hire. I really love seeing Otto Porter in the Raptors shirt this morning, shooting threes like crazy down in Miami. You know, most of these guys have liked the post about Darko getting hired. Most of them have made comments or said something about it. So it's all really, really, really good. I think they're enthusiastic and excited about it too, as symbolized by Scotty Barnes saying, I can't wait to get back out there on the court in the last couple of days. He's excited to see what's going to happen with these Raptors, just like we are. Mischief is here. Good to see Mischief. Let's see what the Mischief is up to today. Happy Father's Day, Raptors freak. You must guard your mom's eye color. I watch every Raptor game on my non-electric curved treadmill in the Amazon box for free. There you go. There you go. However you got it set up, Mischief, you go for it. This is true. Actually, I did get the lighter eye color from my mom. She does have a blue eyes. Yeah. I get a lot of things from this guy. Trust me. That's for sure. You know, we really are kind of birds of a feather in a lot of different ways, him and I. Monique is saying, I don't think we're moving up either in the draft. Yeah, I don't either. I think it's a lot of hot air. I think it's wishful thinking by other teams. They're trying to get our guys. The value of OG and Pascal is sky high right now, NBA. Just know that. If these guys were stocks on the stock market, they're way up there. And y'all need to understand the price is very high right now. And you don't set the prices. We do. That's right. Isaac saying, nice, Kenrick, you are what your kids think for sure. That's right. That's right. That's right. You're a badass. You're awesome, dude.
Me?
Yeah, you're a cool dude.
Yeah.
You are.
This guy he was talking about Kenrick.
No, I'm talking to you now. I'm taking the example of what Isaac's saying is that you are what you think your kids are. And I'm telling you what I think you are, that kind of thing. So this guy has got some crazy stories. I mean, I don't know. We got all kinds of crazy stuff and fun stuff that my dad and I have done together, all kinds of stuff. We have a lot of fun, him and I, that's for sure. Tom Duke saying, happy birthday, Kenrick. Have a great day. Love to see the birthday love for Kenrick. And happy Father's Day to all the fathers, too. Trevor Jace, too. All the kings on this day. He's got all kinds of gifts. I love it. Leslie saying, happy Father's Day, Daddy Freak. Is your dad a Raptors fan like you? Well, Dad, tell me about how much. I know you like the Raptors because of me, but let's drop some Raptors knowledge. Let's speak some Raptors real quick, just so they know what you're talking about.
Yeah, put me on the spot, right?
Well, of course, that's what this is every day for me. I put myself on the spot every day. So, all right, go ahead. Just talk about what you think about. I don't know. Give me something about one of the players. Pick any of the players and just kind of tell us a little bit about what you feel about that player on the team.
Well, I don't know. I don't have a favorite player. I think all the players are special for their own unique qualities.
Let's just pick one. There's got to be one Raptor you could just say, oh, yeah, this guy. I really like how this guy does this, or I think this guy's going to be really good at some point.
Probably Chris.
Chris, you like Chris? Okay.
Yeah, because in some ways he's underappreciated.
Yes.
And
I would say that.
He's got the skills. He just doesn't seem to get the consistent opportunity to demonstrate it.
I think that's very accurate. I think that especially with Nick, his time was very erratic on his bench minutes. And that there were times in this past season where he didn't even play in some games, and everybody's kind of like, what is going on with this?
Yeah, it felt punitive.
Yeah. See, he saw it too. See, he knew Nick Nurse was punishing them too. So there you go. Yeah, Dad likes to watch it through the box score. He doesn't get to see the games down in Florida and Atlanta as often, so he really kind of follows them by the score. But he's definitely keeping track of them, and he's definitely rooting for them, aren't you?
Right.
That's right. He's a big Raptor.
That's true. I haven't seen very many games.
Well, we got to go to a game. When you're here during the season, you and I got to go to another game. It's been a little while. We went to one game, I remember, when they had traded Bargnani, and Masai had just come in to start his job 10 years ago. And you and I went to a New York Knicks game, and I got a bobblehead of DeMar at that Knicks game. And it was the first game that Andrea Bargnani was playing against the Raptors after we traded him. He was in the Knicks jersey. I remember we went to that game.
Do you still have that Bargnani shirt?
Yeah, I still have a Bargnani jersey. And also I remember my dad and I went to the last game, the last Raptor game of the millennium in the late December of 1999. We went to the last Raptor game before it flipped to 2000, which was pretty cool. I still have the shirt for that. So there's a couple of games that I really do have strong memories of going to the game with you. So... and that's awesome. Yeah. That's good. Because they're not normally here during the season because that's winter time and they want to be down south when it's snowy and weird up here. So it's not always lining up that he'll be in Toronto when the Raptors are actually playing. So hopefully that'll happen maybe this fall. I don't know how long y'all be here into the fall. I don't know. We'll see. If not, we'll get to a game sometime soon, I'm sure. All right, let's keep going. Kenrick's saying that's a cool painting. Thanks. I'm not sure who did it. He says he did it, but he may have did the touch-ups and stuff like that. But, yeah, I thought that this was Rain's picture.
No, we did it together.
Wait, okay, Rain. Wait, now you say no, but we did it together.
No, we did the touch-up together.
And he did the touch-up.
But he repainted significant parts of it.
He's not the original artist, though, and you don't know who it is.
No.
Okay.
But he is a well-known artist who worked for the CBC back in the 50s.
The
and
guy
60s.
who did this.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I just don't have his name.
See, my dad's best friend, Rain, he's a farmer out near where we're at right now. And he's an artist also. And he's done many, like paintings and stuff like that. His old friend.
You have some of it.
I have some of his art also, yes. Cowboy saying, it's our day. Let's go. It's Daddy Day. It's Dad Day for Canadian Cowboy and my dad right here. Oh, it looks like Adriana's in here. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers. Love you, Mr. Otts. I know how much Lex loves and appreciates you. Oh, Adriana.
That's nice.
That's right. Happy Father's Day, Dad. I love you, man. And Cowboy saying, Seymour, I strongly think Bilal, if he's still there at 13. You know, Victor's saying, Bradley, this morning, he's saying that, like, if these Thompson guys get drafted before Bilal, he's going to be mad because these Thompson guys don't play against the same kind of competition as Bilal and Victor do in France on the Metropolitans. He's saying, all right, if these guys get drafted like this, well, who are they playing? We play much tougher competition, and that's why Bilal should be drafted before Asur and Amir Thompson. So that's what Victor is saying recently to really pump up Bilal Koulibaly's draft stock. So he's really trying to drive him up there. We are probably not going to see him. He may come off the board very early, Bradley, with all this hype coming from Victor's mouth right now about him. So it is what it is. More and more, Leonard Miller is getting more shine right now, too. People are understanding just exactly how gifted he is. And he's this kind of guy like everybody wants from us right now, like OG and Pascal, with such good length, good skills, all-around good athlete. Yeah, Leonard Miller's stock's been going up recently in the last couple of days also. But it apparently seems like Scoot Henderson's has not been going up and actually been going down. Yeah, I really feel strongly about Maxwell Lewis. I feel strongly about Jordan Hawkins. I feel strongly about Cason Wallace. I feel strongly about Keontae George. Those are kind of my four main guys that I really, really want the Raptors to focus on possibly getting at number 13. So we'll have to see which one, who they draft and how well, what happens with who goes where and whatnot. All right, I don't really have a whole lot more to do. Dad, do you want to say anything to the Raptor Freaks and the Raptor Freak Nation right now?
No, I just want to say I appreciate your participation in this channel and supporting Lex the way you do. It really means a lot to him. He's very, very appreciative. I know he is.
Thanks, Dad. And I'm very appreciative of you and all that you've done for me in my life, and also just being the dad you are and allowing me to be who I am. And I really do appreciate that, Dad. I love you. Happy Father's Day to my dad. Happy Father's Day to all the other dads out there. Everybody's celebrating. Fred Chatter continues to be nuts. Yeah, I know, Monique. That Fred Chatter is not going to go down. The OG, the Pascal, we know all this stuff. It's just the normal summertime stuff for Raptors Nation. We know this is going to happen. But anyway, y'all, thanks for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share. And tomorrow we'll have a Monday moment and all the rest of the stuff leading up to the draft this week, getting more and more geared up for Thursday and figuring out who the Raptors are going to pick at number 13. Yeah, Norma's saying, awesome show today. Nice to meet your dad. Thanks, Norma. I appreciate that. Hope you have a great Sunday and happy Father's Day to all the dads in your life too. Shirkan saying, fingers crossed for Cason, exactly the type of player we want in Toronto. Buffkin and Hawkins are really good picks as well. Great Sunday stream. W's all around. Smash the like button. Have a great day. Thank you, Shirkan. As always, you're fantastic. And Cowboys saying, this is awesome. Everyone smash the like. Thanks, guys. Well, thanks for being here, Dad. Thanks for being here. Good stuff. Now we're going to probably play some more Scrabble. I've been on a roll lately, Dad. I'm sorry.
Oh, come on.
I'm on like a 4-game win streak, and he's kind of mad at me right now for that. So Tom Duke saying, thanks for the cameo. Enjoy the day, guys. Yeah, thank you, Tom. And all the best, guys. Thanks, Dad. I love you, man. And y'all have a good week, and I'll see y'all tomorrow, 9:30 a.m. Let's go.